4 chords that was in the first Rihanna song. Okay, so what do we got? G minor, E flat major, B flat major, F major. Right? They're the same song. So now what you can actually do is, without adding that sequence and going into you can actually play the first Rihanna song in with Apologize. But see, I like to mix it up. I like to have a sequence of 4 chords going into a transition, going into a sequence of 3 chords with a 5 sequence melody like we did, and then go back into the same sort of thing with a new song. Mixes it up, doesn't get boring, because potentially you could still do it all, just go into Rihanna and go into Apologize without the Survivor in there. But you know, it's up to you. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, the time is different. Right, same chords, but the time is a little bit different. Now, obviously, I haven't been concentrating that much on rhythm and timing and things like that, because we're just going through the chords mainly. But look, that's basically given you 3 popular songs. Okay, I'm going to go through the melody of Apologize now, but you can see what you're learning, right? It's good. You're taking 3 popular songs, adding a transition where possible, and making a medley. Okay, so this is cool. So now let's go through the Apologize melody. Okay, now we're on F. Now we actually finish on F from the last sequence there. Okay, out of Survivor. We can add an F as a transition. Yeah? So we've got our first transition. That's our first transition on the D augmented. You know what I'm saying? It's too late to apologize for my bad distribution. Da-da-da-da. Slipping on the shower soap. Alright, cool. So we've got the F. It's too late. Or too late. If you can sing that high, why would you? So F to D, B flat. And we were doing that before. Okay, so we're just adding a bit of F in there. 1, 2, 4, do, 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 do. 1, 2. Okay, and then G, a high J, G, F. Okay, it's 2, okay, back using your 4 chords. Right. Now sometimes I keep going to the F second inversion there because it's easier. So I'll just quickly show you what that F inversion is. Now you can take your G minor first inversion, right, and to make that a second inversion, take your D down, right, just 1 octave, or 8, like I said before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Okay? If you want to get technical about it and do the actual scale. Right, so just take it down 8. So what we got there? We got the G minor first inversion. Take it down 8. Alright, there you go. There's your second G minor inversion. Same with F. Right, the first inversion. Take the C down. Right? So, well, I stopped up there. Right? Right, so just take that down there and you're playing F. That's the second inversion. Sometimes I do that. You'll notice that, okay? So basically we've got our 4 chords here. There's that second inversion of F, and then into our transition. Right? Now add F. in that second inversion on F you want. Right, and that E flat major. Now you can go back to the transition there, oh yeah, and keep going. We can use those transitions only if we want to, right? Because we're not actually going into another song yet. Or you can just save it for when you're going into your next song. Or we can add another transition if you want, depending on what the song is. Now if we're going to go into, let's say we go into No Scrubs by TLC. Okay? Now that starts with an E flat, right, on the melody side, but a C harmony, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I talk a lot about the power chords in my Idiot Logic books, okay? I've got about 12 of them. Alright, so that harmony there. So that's the E flat on the right hand, C on the bass. Right, to the G. Then we do an augmented hello, right, with a C. So I'm actually doing the augmented in the right hand, but I'm adding the C, right, because that's the melody line, into the second inversion of G minor. Alright, then I'll just play that over a couple of times so you can have a look. So E flat major on the right hand, G, B flat, and E flat. You can use those fingers, or but I tend to go like that because I got big, kind of big hands. G, B flat, E flat with the C bass, and then G minor. Right, now I augment it with the C. Yeah, and second inversion of G minor on the right side. Alright, let's do it. Right, so let's go back to the previous song, which was Apologize. Second inversion of F on the left. Now we know that the next song is going to be, right, or you know, the E flat major with the C, right? Okay, so we want to find a transition from the right. So what do we got? Well, we got our 4 chords. So maybe we'll just take that down to 3, right? Okay, maybe even go back to the E flat major there. Do need to apologize. I reckon that works nicely. So we can just hold out on that 3rd B flat, okay? As in 1, 2, 3rd B flat. Well, which is actually just the 3rd chord, I mean. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get it. Cool. Okay. For red hair. Okay. And then oh. So the transition there is actually taking the F out. So it's so we're taking that out, and that's the transition. Crazy. So adding and subtracting. Alright, we're gonna have a little break after this, alright, because you know it's a lot to take in. But basically, let's just go through that. That's just adding a bit of rhythm, but it's all the same chords. Just playing bits of it in certain different ways. Now this is where it's good to watch this DVD a couple of times so you can get some ideas and you start mucking around with it yourself. It's the only way you're going to learn. It's the only way you're going to play, right? So what we want to do is play the whole 4 songs with the transitions and their sequences from the top, okay? Let's start with Rihanna. F out, listen. G minor on the bottom. They're augmented. Okay, so now you've got 4 songs and using pretty much all the same sequence, right?